Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Wake Up American. This is your daily American English pronunciation show where we give you that 5 to 10 minutes of practice that you need to start getting a more natural sound in American English pronunciation. And to guide you in that process, there is me. Hello. My name is Jeff. It rhymes with breath. That's one of the four keys to a natural sound in American English. And what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be focusing on how to use stress properly in American English pronunciation, specifically in situations that are known as compound nouns. If you never have heard of a compound noun, I promise you, if you've spoken English for some time, you've used compound nouns. Okay, compound nouns are situations where basically they kind of work with like a lot of Asian languages do, where you might have like two or three kind of components that join together to form a single word. That's kind of what's happening here. So what we have is basically two words or things like that that join together to form a single word. And when this happens in American English, we are going to emphasize, we're going to stress the first word. Now, before we dig into all of these things, I do invite you to check out our pronunciation group on Telegram. That's where all of these words are coming from. Because one of the things with these live streams is I can't hear you. So I don't necessarily know if you're doing the things that we're describing. But in our Telegram group, what can happen is every day I post in a group of words. Members can send in audio of themselves saying those words, and I give you suggestions. I tell you things like, hey, your breath is a little bit tight. Oh, our placement's not in the right spot. We need to lower our tongue, things like that. So, because if you've worked with native speakers before, if you just like ask native speaker what's up with your accent, they often will just be like, it just sounds different. I don't know. It's not just, it sounds good. I understand you, but it sounds, I can hear an accent, but they can't tell you why. I can tell you why. So that's something we can do if you join us in our Telegram group. You can go to fluentamerican.com/Telegram for more information about that. It'll be great to work with you. But let's take a look at the words we're actually going to be targeting today, which are these right here. Hopefully a lot of these words look familiar because, again, you've been using compound nouns for a long time. So what we're going to find, again, is that for the compound noun, the first word is the word that's going to receive stress. That means it's going to have a higher pitch. It's going to be a little bit longer. So what we're doing in these exercises, though, is we're describing a compound noun. So that means that the pattern we're going to be using is going to be something like a slightly lower pitch, followed by a slightly higher pitch, and then going down again. Let's take a look, for instance, at our first example. The compound noun is movie theater. Movie theater. You'll note if that's not right, if you're saying something like movie theater, because now I'm stressing theater. I don't want to stress theater. I want to stress movie. Movie theater. Movie theater. So if I'm describing a movie theater, then that first adjective, that new, I'm going to keep it a little lower. New movie theater. New movie theater. See? New movie theater. And then it drops down. Let's take a look at our second word. Old textbook. Old textbook. So again, we start off a little lower. Old, then we go higher. Text, then we go down again. Book. Old textbook. Old textbook. Watch out also for the word book. Again, with that sound. So it's not book, book, book with really round lips. No, straighten your lips. This is not the sound. This is the sound. Our next one, we have cell phone. Cell phone. So again, it's not cell phone. It's cell phone. Stress cell. Broken comes before that. So it's going to sound like broken cell phone. Broken cell phone. Broken cell phone. Our next one, we have math test. Math test is the compound noun, so make sure math is a little higher in pitch. Math test. It is not going to be math test. It's math test. So here it's going to be hard math test. Hard math test. Our last one here. This is one I see a lot of students having trouble with. This is doctor's office. Doctor's office. Sometimes what students do is they want to stress the word office. It's like doctor's office. But instead, we want to stress doctor's office. Other potential issues here with doctor's office, your vowel sounds. You have an ah sound on da, doctor. So this is different than the British where you may be used to pronouncing more like doctors versus doctors. You want that really open ah sound. Same thing with office. You can say office, like doctor's office, or you can say doctor's office, doctor's office. Either one of those vowels is fine. I'll be honest. You're going to hear native speakers using both. Depends on the region of the country that you're in, but they're both equally understandable and people may not even notice. Regardless, we have now put an adjective in front of that. So we have renovated. So together, renovated doctor's office. Renovated doctor's office. Be careful with renovated. A lot of syllables there, right? It's like renovated. So it's just kind of da, 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 da. It just goes down, 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 down. Renovated, then it goes up. Doctor's office. Renovated doctor's office. All right, so those are all of our key phrases here. Naturally, there are thousands more compound nouns in English, but hopefully this gives you an idea of the rhythm. Let's say each of these 2 times. New movie theater. New movie theater. Old textbook. Old textbook. Broken cell phone. Broken cell phone. Hard math test. Hard math test. Renovated doctor's office. Renovated doctor's office. Let's see how this works in a quick example sentence. Give me one moment. Just pick a couple of words from our list here. So we have broken cell phone and we have renovated doctor's office. So if in that first half, I probably have 2 thought groups. The first one will probably be I found the broken cell phone. I found the broken cell phone at the renovated doctor's office. At the renovated doctor's office. Remember, if you don't want to sound flat or robotic or monotone in American English, you want to make sure that you have some pitch changes between your thought group. So maybe my first thought group will be higher in pitch. I found the broken cell phone. Then our next thought group a little lower in pitch at the renovated doctor's office. I found the broken cell phone at the renovated doctor's office. I found the broken cell phone at the renovated doctor's office. What are some other compound nouns that you guys can think of? Maybe ones that are challenging for you to say? Post them in the comments after. I'd love to see them. We can talk about them in a future video. Thanks for spending some time with me. If, again, you want to get some feedback, be sure to check out our Telegram group at fluentamerican.com/Telegram. Otherwise, I will see you guys next time. Thanks for spending some time with us. There's a million pronunciation resources out there. So the fact you stick with us for a little bit is greatly, greatly appreciated. Hope you guys have a good day. Have a good night. Have a good afternoon. We'll be back